I've been working on this tractor for a guy. It's a ridiculous clean 322. It's a 1988. It's got 270 original hours on it. I went and looked at this tractor about 4 years ago. I had bought a John Deere 140 from the guy that owns this, and he took me over in the corner and took the cover off of it. And at that time, it only had 99 hours on it. So in 4 years, he's put a few more hours on it, but he lets his grandkids drive it and just kind of drive it around, you know, and stretch its legs a little bit. But anyway, he brought it to me today. He had a new old stock John Deere 3-point hitch that he wanted installed, and he also had this new old stock Honda plow, which is made by Brindley. And we'll get to the proof on that here in just a little bit, but if anybody knows these plows, knows that this is a Brindley plow. They're a heavy duty, very good working plow. They work excellent behind these little 332s, 322s. The little 3-cylinder just pulls them pretty nice. This tractor here, it's got a replacement deck on it. If you look at the tag on it, the tag says 140-318, which was the later deck that was offered for a replacement deck when the 47s and the 50 inches wore out. This deck it cut a lot better, it had a lot better vacuum, and it also was a little bit more user friendly. If you look at it, it doesn't have the skinny slides for the height adjustment. It's got the round stock where you can pull the pins, turn the wheels, and slide it out and roll it out underneath. Yeah, this deck here, it was taken out when this gentleman bought it. He bought this tractor, I think, with around 90 original hours on it. He had the replacement John Deere deck for it. He still has the original deck in mint condition. This deck mows better. He wanted it under there. He never really put any hours on it, but what he did use it mowed better. Take a look under here. It's just as clean as the rest of it. It's still got the strong box battery in it.
That's the original battery?
I would guess that would be the original battery. This is a Yanmar 3-cylinder gas, which would be indicated by the 322. The 332s were the diesel, the 318s were the gas owning motors. This one here has it's basically the same thing as the 3-cylinder diesel, only it's a gas motor. It has the little electronic carburetor on it. It also has a coil pack for each cylinder. It's liquid cooled. As you see, it's got a little bitty radiator, and there's not a lot of room left in here to work. They pretty much crammed this thing in here. Another thing about this tractor, it's got just about every option on it other than the Goodyear bar tires. Would have been about the only thing it doesn't have. But if you're just going to mow with it, flat ground, it's really not needed. This one was ordered with a Fender toolbox. You very rarely see a 300 series with these in them. It also has the cigarette lighter, which is optional, and you don't see a lot of those. Other than that, you know, it didn't have the 3-point hitch on it, but the guy had the new old stock 3-point hitch, so now as it sits, it's about everything that you could have got on one. Anyway, this is probably one of the cleanest 300 series that I have ever seen, and it probably will be one of the cleanest I ever see, and you'd be hard pressed to find another one that's close or better than this. You know, these things, they got abused, they got worked, they just didn't survive looking like this. You know, there are some that are very clean, but I don't think you'll ever find another one in this shape. it.